time. It's quite nice. It's dry. It's not raining just yet, which is always a positive. Um, just you have to apologise to me. My screw has just fallen out of the arm of my chair whilst I'm sitting here, so that might fall off midway through. So if I disappear to the side, it's nothing to do with you. It's just my chair's decided to fall apart whilst I'm here. I hope everyone's having a good time. I'm just going to double check to see if we're on live. I'm sure we are. It says live. Uh, yeah, looks like we're there. David Forrest is watching me. Good to see you, Dave. Always delays it a little bit, and I assume the reason is more than anything is they do the captions, and it always takes a while. But I think there's also a copyright thing they have to be careful of. So how is everyone? Good. Had a lovely week. Looking forward to next week. I know I am, especially if it's dry, which is the most important thing. Weather's not too bad, but the dry makes a big difference. Andrew, good evening, everyone, and good luck to all. Indeed, I'm very worried about my very wonky arm on my chair now, as I usually sit here with my arm on it. So if all of a sudden I disappear, I do apologise. Evening, everyone, and good luck, says Michael. Right, Kenny, good to see you, dude. And David. Oh, Dave, I should say. There we are. He's here too. Dave Forrest. Hi, all. We'll give it a few more times. I like to. I don't know. I can never work it out. In the old days, the longest anyone's remember, we used to have a 2-3 minute warning. Used to count down as we were doing it, give people time to turn up. I haven't figured out how to do that with this, so we're straight into it, and then I pad till everyone turns up. Stuart Highlander's just turned up, which is good to see. Evening all. Let's see what the Facebook world says. That just says Dave Forrest is watching, Mike Kenny is watching, and Dave Forrest is watching. It's a really rubbish system, Facebook. Andrew, you enjoying the Aaron Amarone cask finish tonight? I haven't tried it. It's I've heard good things, especially if you like a sherried whiskey. I tell you what I did see today, which I thought looked really cool, and I'm interested to see what people's thoughts are. So I saw the Scallywag Noir came out, and it looks cool. Really looks cool. I like. Yeah, it looks like a classy bowl, but and obviously it's Speyside, highly sherried, which is the sort of stuff that we expect to see. But the thing that's weird or weirds me out a little bit is the fact that it's blended. Not weird. That's not wrong. I know people get put off by blended whiskies. Don't ask me why. It's bizarre because technically a single malt is just a blend within the distillery rather than outside of it. But yeah, that's the only thing that makes people go, "Oh, it's a blend." You know what? If it tastes good and it looks good, what do you want? So yeah, I saw that and I thought it was good. Andrew says that it's a Sublime whiskey. Highly recommend it. I assume that's for the Amarone. Yeah, we've done it. I think we've done it ages ago. Do you know what? I can't keep up. I honestly can't keep up. I don't even know if I can work out how many different. Could I actually work out how many draws we've done? Or how many? Not how many draws we've done, but how many. Let me just have a look. See if I can look at all the products on our website whilst I'm here. So I can see the last 500 draws. That should give you an idea of how many we've done. And of course, some of the longest standing ones where you remember that we've done things like mega draws where there's 20 of each, which I don't know how many. I don't know how I could work out exactly how many prizes we've had. Very hard to work out. What else we got? Slime whiskey, highly recommended. Dave, Ardnaho Islay, but Pulteney Wick. Yeah, I'm confused, but fancy winning that. Good luck to everyone. So to go back, so Hunter Lang own Ardnaho, the new distillery. And obviously, when they decided to launch it, they wanted to celebrate the fact that they were launching it, but they couldn't celebrate it with Ardnaho whiskey because they didn't have any. So they went through and found what they thought was their nicest cask that they had available to celebrate the start of this distillery. And they released, what did I say, was 201 bottles, obviously for a very small amount of people who were in the know and being part of this celebration for launching Ardnaho, and this is one of them. So I don't know why the Putney 21 was chosen. I assume it was just a really nice whiskey they had on hand. Let's be fair, once you get over 20 years, it's generally not going to be a bad whiskey. I don't know what I'd do with it though. because it's obviously quite an interesting one. Being it's an obviously an IB, but it's an IB with a different story because it's an IB, but it's from the distillery, but it's not a distillery's malt, but it's the one they chose, and they're a long-standing IB, so they know their stuff. It's a very confusing one. Simon, hi all. Good luck, everyone. Good luck tonight. Good luck to you too, dude. And Linda's here. Evening all. Good luck in the draws. And Michelle, evening everyone. Good luck. Evening to you too, Michelle. I do want to find a way of changing that because it comes in such a small little bit of. Can I do it properly? Yeah, such a small little bit of text that doesn't really show people's names and their comments very well. I'll have to see if I can figure that out. So we have 3 draws this evening. We've got the Glenmorangie, and before we go past the Glenmorangie, what did everyone think to having a 25 pence ticket? Now, obviously, that means there are loads of tickets available, which is one thing. And I wondered, we've always kind of tried to keep a limit on the number of tickets. That's been kind of our thing. But I don't know. I wanted to try and see what people thought. It's obviously a 16-year-old Glenmorangie. It's the Vindima. I'm not sure how you pronounce that one. Someone will obviously correct me. Which is their new release. It's a litre for a travel exclusive as well. So whoever wins it gets themselves quite a nice big chunk of whiskey. But yeah, let me know what you think about the 25 pence tickets. I did wonder the other day, and maybe it's the cynic in me a little bit, but say you made a penny a ticket, and someone said, "Well, I'm going to buy 399 tickets at £3.99." It's like, why don't you just have one ticket at £3.99? You know, it just surely it allows you to be flexible on what you want to spend, but other than that, it just all balances itself out. What else we got? We got the Rasse double win. So cast number 1 and cast number 2, 2 bottles there, going off to the winner, which is their new drama. It's a made-up word, so I can't pronounce it incorrectly. It's obviously Dramas, but they put a double A in it because I assumed Dramas was unavailable. So it's their new one. It's for their sort of community edition. So this is the first and second one. Personally, those I would keep to myself. Having seen what happened with things like Ardbeg and their community releases and stuff. And then finally, what have we got? We've got the Poontney, the 21 that we've just been talking about, which is obviously very special in my mind. This is the sort of weird and wacky ones that are worth keeping. Let me just check the chat because we've got a few more people there. Stuart, evening all. Good to see you, dude. Jamie, good luck everyone, and for the future, I'm taking a step back from entering. I'm just going to be saving money and buying bottles. I want from my collection. Best luck to you all. Oh, good, Jamie. That's up to you, dude. Stuart, hope there is more than about hope there is no more than about 30 inches. I can't follow the wheel on my phone. To be honest, Stuart, you're going to find this funny because this actually someone pointed out last week. I think it was Dave Forrest, and quite frankly, yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. I didn't think that through when I did the 25 pence one. So the wheel is crazy busy. So you can't follow it. I can't follow it. It will obviously pop up at the end and tell me who's won, which is handy, and then I can find out who the 2 and the 3rd are. But the wheel itself is so busy, it's unbelievable. So yeah, you might find with the Poontney and stuff, it's a little bit easier because there's less tickets sold. But for the Glenmorangie, don't expect to see a lot. That is the one downside to having a really low ticket price. Right, which one should we start with? I think we'll start with the let's start with the Glenmorangie because it's going to be crazy. So let's just get this way. Then we'll do the Rasse, then we'll do the Poontney. I think that's a fair way. So let me share the screen. All right. So there we are. This is the Glenmorangie. All mixed up. Let me just check the customize. No sound. 40 seconds. Just gonna refresh that screen. So now they've done a little bit of, so we use Wheel of Names. I know lots of people do it. I've just refreshed it. So hopefully they're still staring. They're putting this new arrow. on the right, which is a new addition. I'm not entirely sure how much that works for everyone, but we shall see how much of a difference it makes. I can see other comments here. Good luck, everyone. I hope they're all watching Protoning with a shout, Dave Forrest. Yeah, as you said, no chance. Yeah, it's. I can't read it. If I'm honest, I can't read it. So we're just going to get this one done, and we'll just see what pops up at the end. I think that is the safest option. So, good luck, everybody. Let's find out who's going to get this Glenmorangie. This should be. If everyone has an epileptic fit when this starts spinning, I apologise in advance. But here we go. You are feeling sleepy, very sleepy. Just starting to slow down. Now, I'm a bit stuck here because when I'm looking at Facebook, it says that we're not there. So let me just double check. Because it's come up. It has come up. Phew. For a second, I was a bit like I was just seeing a spinning circle on Facebook, so I wondered it was going through. But then we have ticket number 501, Proton, in with a shout, as you put it, Dave Forrest. And that's the other thing with this 25 pence one is we obviously can't restrict the tickets, because if you restrict it down to 10 tickets, you wouldn't sell enough. So it's slightly different. So ticket number 501, Proton, you are the winner. Now, the question is, who we've got second and third? So there's 501. So there's second and third. So ticket 701, Proton as well. You got yourself £5 website credit. And Highlander Carly, you got yourself £5 website credit as well. So those are the winners for the Glenmorangie. I apologise that you can't see. There's just way too many. There's just way too many to do anything with it. So there we are. Proton, you have got yourself the Glenmorangie. It's coming your way. So next up, we're going to do the Rasse, which should be a little bit easier to see. Yeah, so that's much better. Now, I will apologise because I realised, right, stupidly, I usually use Wi-Fi for my connection. I went downstairs, plugged in the hardwired cable, because I always like to make sure it's at the best I possibly can. But I just realised it wasn't plugged into my laptop. So if you've seen that all of a sudden the connection's gone really good, it's because I've put it back on wired, a wired version. So yeah, I apologise for that. Let me just double check. Good, that's all up to speed, so that's ready to go. And then we come back and just see where we're up to with the chat. Congratulations, Proton, says Andrew. Linda, congrats. Simon, congrats, Proton. Michael, nice win. Well done, Proton. Nice. Nice, says Stuart there, because he got himself the £5 extra. £5 extra credit. Andrew has his drums going, which is good. I have to admit, I thought this would be more popular. First and second releases. 2 bottles of whiskey for less than a £5. I thought that would be a thing, but this is the thing, isn't it? We take the chances, and then sometimes they go crazy, sometimes they don't. I'm also aware that it's very close to the end of the month, so maybe people are calming down a little bit. Some people, it seems to go a bit crazy at the start and then dies down towards the end. So let's find out who's going to get this, shall we? Good luck, everybody. Let's find out who's going to do Rasse. Here we go. Each to their own. We've got to change something, I guess. Just starting to come to a close now. Tango India Mike. McMorrin. Is it going to keep going to Proton's second one? No, Proton, you lost out by a millimeter. S. McMorrin. S. McMorrin. You managed to get yourself 2, not 1, but 2 bottles of Rasse. So first and second releases on their way to you, my man or woman. Can't remember which way around it is. Ticket number 66. But Proton did manage to get himself £5 website credit, as did Tango India Mike, which is Tim. If anyone hasn't worked out the phonetic alphabet for Tango India Mike, that is Tim with ticket number 33. 33 and 66. If Proton had been 99 instead of 59, that would have been very, very odd. But there we are. S. McMorrin, got yourself a lovely couple of Rassays there. That can't be bad, can it? Lynn says, wow, that was close. Congratulations. It was close. And sometimes it can be so close. I find it hard to figure out which side of the line it is. That one's obviously, that's a good half a millimetre short. So well done, S. McMorrin. You've got yourself a bit of Rassay on its way to you. And Proton and Tango India Mike, you've got yourself some website credit. So final draw of the evening, which is I don't know what you would call it. The Poolney, I suppose, makes the most sense. Which, come on website. Ooh. Okay, Wheel of Names is going a little bit squiffy. Portney, there we are. I'm good because I need to just double check. Just double checking everything needs to be there is there. This website, this is the one problem I suppose that you have is when you use someone else's website to do stuff. Yeah, I think this has been missing also. I need to just put 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and people don't know this. This is something you can do with us. If you have a problem, like someone had a problem with their bank card earlier, they couldn't make a payment through the website, so they reached out to us, and we sent them an invoice, and they paid the invoice. That allowed them to get their tickets. But obviously, where this website's been paying up a little bit today, hasn't included them in there. So I'm going to put it in as 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's Mount Bourne. So, although it's listed as 1, 2, 3, 4, obviously there is a number. I think there's another ticket number 2, for example. That should be obvious when it comes up. So that's one there. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure why. It's going to resave that, so it should be there. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure why I didn't add those 4 in, but they're in there now. So if you're watching Matt Bourne, you are definitely in the thing, even though you've come in from a so shuffle them around. Nicely mixed up. Good. Let me just double check the chat before we fire off.